AVR Swarnamahal Rambai Tritiya offer www.avrswarnamahal.com.
Sky Commodities, உங்கள் நம்பகமான ஆன்லைன் commodity broking house.
You'll really give the female character many dimensions, which I think still in Hindi films we're not able to get those, those kind of dimensions in a female character. I like Tamil people, they make quick decisions. Not like Hindi, they take very long to decide. Every question he had, I would argue. I was like, why do I have to do like this? Why do I have to do it like that? And the beauty of him as a director was that he would always explain it really well. 75 days had completed and Jiva was in Russia at that time. He was shooting a film. And he called me and he's like, our film has completed 75 days. And I was like, yay! And I'm in a theatre and I'm screaming. People thought I was mad.
What's your secret of being fit? Please share your diet.
Every day working out. See, you can see I'm got my weights in the background. The guy in Pokri.
Yeah, that's where Vijay's film.
That's also Vijay's film.
Pokri, yes.
So he's only my favorite. And then I realized, I was like, dude, the way Vijay did it, it was just fab. Just like, so after that I became a fan.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so how's your quarantine days? How are you dealing with the quarantine? Lockdown?
Quarantine is quite, now it's been 50 days, more than 50 days. So it's getting a little too much. Everybody wants to get out of the house. But it's been a great time to just work on yourself, I think. The self-isolation is kind of making you reflect on who you are, how you are, rethink all your priorities, values, everything about your life you want to change, fix. So in a way, it's good. I'm liking it.
Yeah, talking about books, we saw a recent photo where there was a pile of books, you were arranging things and all. So, you love reading, is it?
Actually, I think I come from a family of readers. My mom reads so much, and then my sister is double my mom, what she reads. And then I'm just like a quarter of what they read. But I think we just collect a lot of books, all of us, because my sister will buy books, then she'll be like, okay, I've read this fabulous book, you read this, it's fabulous. And then she'll give it to me, and then my mom will be like, oh, I also want to read it. And then there'll be another copy that will be bought. So we have two copies of everything, three copies of everything. So it's quite a mess.
You should have done more movies in Tamil, that's what he's saying.
The thing is, we live in Bombay. I don't live in Chennai or Hyderabad. So I think the connectivity just wasn't there. After Unnale, it was like, there was no connection. And then after, my only connection was Jiva. And after Jiva sir passed away, it was really hurtful and just lost touch. So I think it's just the connectivity. I would love to do more movies in Tamil. I think you'll write phenomenal scripts. You'll really give the female character many dimensions, which I think still in Hindi films we're not able to get those, those kind of dimensions in a female character. The way they do in Tamil, they give them so much layering that I think it's phenomenal. I would love to do some more Tamil films for sure.
So you were doing a lot of Hindi films and then Unnale happened, right? So how did you get that opportunity?
Actually, Unnale happened before I did Sarkar and before I did Neel and Nikki. Or it was right after Neel and Nikki. No, it was right after Neel and Nikki. It was right after Neel and Nikki. I think it just happened. Jiva was like, she's perfect for the role and I want her. He saw me and he reached out and I went to meet him and he was like, yeah, you're the girl. So it was very quick. I like Tamil people, they make quick decisions. Not like Hindi, they take very long to decide.
So can you recall your experience working with Mr. Jiva?
It was great. I had a great experience. I think it's very important for the actor and the actress and the director to have a good synergy amongst themselves, because movies are, everybody's trying to make it a business today, but movies are soul. Movies are creativity, and you can't make creativity into a business. You can't suddenly put a price tag on creativity. So I think it's very important for the energy on set to be very how should I say, good energy. And Jiva was always cracking jokes, making fun. Even if he got angry, he would get angry for 2 minutes and 2 minutes later he'd be like, I'm fine. And that was great because I loved it. We would fight lots. We would fight a lot. We would argue about everything. Every question he had, I would argue. I was like, why do I have to do like this? Why do I have to do it like that? And the beauty of him as a director was that he would always explain it really well. He would be, that's the talent I think a good director has. He knows how to explain why the character is doing, the motivation of what the character is doing to the character just before the scene, to make the character feel that emotion at that point, like just with the explanation. Any director can do that. He is one director I feel to have that, and Yash Chopra had that.
Do you remember the release of the movie Unnale Unnale and the response that you got?
Oh God, no! The release was also like in the south. I think it just happened. I do remember one thing very clearly. I was watching a movie in a theater, and Unnale Unnale had completed 75 days.
Wow.
We didn't, honestly, we didn't expect it. We really didn't expect it. New boy, Sada, me, like there was no expectation of the film as such. We were just, in Australia having fun, making a fun film, enjoying ourselves. And 75 days had completed, and Jiva was in Russia at that time. He was shooting a film. And he called me and he's like, our film has completed 75 days. And I was like, yay! And I'm in a theater and I'm screaming. People thought I was mad. They were like, shh. Everybody was like, shh, shh. It was an English film in Bombay, in a theater. And everybody was like, keep quiet, what are you doing? But I have that very clear memory of him.
So what was your sister's feedback, Miss Kajal?
I don't think Kajal's seen the film.
Oh no.
My sister has not seen a lot of my films.
Okay.
She's very like, she's not seen her own films. It's not that she's
Oh,
not
really?
seen my films. She's not seen her own films. She's more like, did you have fun doing it? Did you enjoy it? Are you happy? As long as I'm happy, she's happy. So that's...
Great, but do you see her films? Tamil films and all?
Sorry?
But do you see her films?
I see all her films. I love her films.
Oh.
See, I was in school when Kajal started acting. So I grew up watching her films. She didn't grow up watching mine. I grew up watching her films. So yeah, I see all her films. I love her films.
Oh, great. How would you describe your experience being in Bigg Boss?
It's not an easy experience to describe actually. It's something that's very, how should I say this? You have to live it. You can't describe it. To you guys, y'all are seeing what the world is projecting, right? You're seeing something through a camera that people have edited and made. So your perception is what the network wants to show you. Our perception is of what we've lived. So when you're living it, they say when you see it's like seeing an accident and then actually being in an accident. That's the difference. If you watch an accident as a spectator, you'll be like, "Arey, ye accident ho gaya. Why isn't that guy helping that other girl? He should get out of the car right now and help her. His leg might be crushed under the seat, but he should pick up the seat and push that girl out, otherwise she'll die, right? You want him to help her." But the poor guy in the accident is thinking, oh my God, my leg is paining. I'm in so much pain. I'm so tired. Oh God, my head is bleeding. He's not looking at the other girl. The person watching the accident is looking at the other girl. And that's Bigg Boss. That's describing Bigg Boss to a T. You're in an accident and you're not thinking about anybody else. You're just thinking about how to get out of this situation that you're in at that moment. That's basically it.
So a lot of judgments, is it, being in a reality show like that?
But I think it's like life, right? I mean, people are constantly judging you for your appearances. People are constantly judging you for who you are, what you've done. You're constantly being judged. It's very rare that we're just saying, we're just accepting people for who they are. And I think that's what the world is all about. You're judged on the way you look, how much money you have, who your friends are, who you're hanging out with, what language you're speaking, what color your skin is, constantly judged.
Would you consider going again if you were invited for Bigg Boss as a contestant?
Maybe in another country.
Not in India. Okay.
Maybe in another country where, I don't know, just maybe in another lifetime or maybe in another
From what you have spoken, you have talked about the inner, working over the inner thing, the soul and all. Are you basically a spiritual person?
Yeah, I think I am because my mom is extremely spiritual, and we've been brought up very spiritually. We've been brought up with a lot of reading, you know, and just in a very like not very religious, not at all
Okay.
religious. I'm not religious at all, but I'm definitely very spiritual. Yeah.
What's your secret of being fit? Please share your diet.
Every day working out. See, you can see I'm got my weights in the background.
Oh, really? Have you worked out or are you going to work out after this?
This quarantine, I'm up on my terrace practically every day. I'm up here every day at 5 o'clock. I get fresh air. I'm out in the open. I work out in open air, no AC. It's great. And it just movement. It's very important.
Dhruvika Krishnan, what's Tanisha's way of dealing with stress and pressure?
Okay, so I have to tell you this is a secret, but big way of dealing with stress was chocolate. Too much chocolate. Sugar was my way of dealing with stress. So during this lockdown, I'm actually learning to deal with stress through fitness,
Yeah.
through other things rather than chocolate. Don't use chocolate as a way of dealing with stress. It's a very bad idea.
How do you tackle criticism, online bullying and trolling?
Oh, I ignore it. I'm very good at
Sorry?
ignoring these things. I just ignore it.
Okay, you ignore it.
I ignore it. Yeah. I'm very good at ignoring. I just ignore
Uh-huh.
it. And if it sticks in my head somewhere, then I talk to myself.
Mona, who's your favorite Kollywood star?
So I would say I like Vijay.
Vijay?
Yeah. I like Vijay. And I like the guy in Pokhri.
Yeah, that's Vijay's film.
That's also Vijay's film.
Pokhri, yes.
So then he's only my favorite.
What do you like the most about him? Why do you like Vijay sir?
Oh, because of that scene. Oh my God, that train sequence. When he comes in the train and he beats everybody up in Pokhri. Just that one, you know, like, so I saw the Salman Khan film, but
Yeah.
first I watched the Pokhri. I watched Vijay's film. And then I realized, I was like, dude, the way Vijay did it, it was just fab. You know, just like, it just, so after that I became a fan.
What is similar quality with you and Kajol?
Similar qualities between me and Kajal, we're very opposite. We're opposites. Complete
Uh-huh.
opposites. Kajal and I are complete opposites. She's,
Okay.
I think there's a similar quality between me and Kajal. I know how to cook. Kajal doesn't know how to cook. I go out and I like to be outside with my friends, socializing and all. Kajal likes to sit at home. I like to do all opposite things we are. There's nothing similar between me and Kajal. Maybe I would say that they're both very loving. That would be one similar quality too.
What was your childhood like before getting into films? What was your childhood like with your sister?
It was very normal. We used to
Uh-huh.
yeah, very normal. We had a very normal childhood. We were both in boarding school. She used to bully me lots because she was older than me. She used to bully me lots even after I came out of school. She still bullies me sometimes, but not so much.
You read, you work out, you do yoga. What else do you love doing in a normal day?
I love my dogs. I have a lot of dogs. I like playing with my dogs. They're all here, sitting in the heat somewhere. So they come up to the terrace with me. I enjoy. I'm just like normal stuff. I like
Okay.
watching TV. I like I like reading. I like writing sometimes.
Right? Oh, really?
Yeah, writing as well.
Anil Verma is asking, Akka Tamil Teriyada? He's asking if you know Tamil.
I don't know.
I'll tell something so that I can repeat it. See, எல்லா தமிழ் மக்களுக்கும்
எல்லா தமிழ் மக்களுக்கும்
நன்றி.
நன்றி. எல்லா தமிழ் மக்களுக்கும் நன்றி. Yeah.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you. We expect your films in Tamil as well. Thank you so much for connecting with us. All the best. Please stay safe.
Thank you so much.
AVR ஸ்வர்ணமஹாலின் ரம்பை திருத்தியை ஆஃபர் www.avrsvarnamahal.com.
ஸ்கை கமோடிட்டிஸ் உங்கள் நம்பகமான ஆன்லைன் கமோடிட்டி புரோக்கிங் ஹவுஸ்.